it's Justine, and today we are unboxing the brand new Apple Watch Ultra. I am so hyped to check this out because ever since I saw it at the Apple event, I knew that this thing was going to be on my wrist the second that I could get my hands on one. And today it is here and we're about to unbox it. Here it is. The Apple Watch Ultra. This is the new Apple Watch Ultra with a 49mm case, housing an always-on Retina display capable of outputting 2000 nits, which is 2 times brighter than the Series 8. This means you'll have no problems viewing in bright light conditions. Its rugged design features a sapphire display, a 30% larger digital crown, and aerospace-grade titanium housing, which provides the perfect balance between weight, durability, and corrosion resistance. Apple Watch Ultra users will also be greeted by new additions on the body. Additions like the new International Orange Action button that can be customized to be used for different functions, a 3-microphone array for optimal voice clarity, a larger primary speaker, and an emergency siren speaker that emits an 86 decibel alert, which can be heard from up to 600 feet away. You'll also see a new depth gauge and water temperature sensor, which will of course come in handy with extreme water activities like scuba diving. And with that, Apple has partnered with Hewish Outdoors to create the new Oceanic Plus app, which turns the watch that you'll be wearing every day into a fully capable dive computer for recreational scuba diving up to 40 meters. Some more exciting developments implemented in both the Ultra and the Series 8 include health and safety. There's a new temperature sensor with a unique 2-sensor design, one on the display and one on the back crystal. So your watch will measure both the temperature of your body and your environment to reduce inaccuracies when giving you your reading. These measurements are utilized for their retrospective ovulation estimates. This means your watch can tell you when you've likely ovulated, as well as show you your cycle deviations. Cycle history, cycle tracking, and ovulation estimates are just some of the use cases that these sensors can be applied to, joining familiar features like blood oxygen, ECG, and heart rate readings. When it comes to safety, the Apple Watch Ultra and Series 8 both include a new feature: crash detection using a high G-force accelerometer and improved 3-axis gyroscope. Your watch can now send alerts to the proper authorities when it detects a vehicle collision. And don't worry, your watch won't accidentally call 911 if you throw your Apple Watch across the room or you accidentally drop it. It pairs itself with your iPhone to gather GPS data, so it can tell if you're going from car-like speeds to a sudden stop. Here's the new Apple Watch box. It is a different type of box because most of the other boxes, or at least the outer kind of cover, is more smooth. This has more of a little texture to it. This is the titanium case with the orange Alpine loop. Whoa, look at this adventure packet! The adventure is here! Look at this! We have a little adventure booklet? Wow! Oh, wow. This gets like an all new like little directions to show you the new features. Look at this little booklet. It's got some instructions on how to use the new watch. We've got the new watch faces. Like, look at this box. Look at this. The mountains are waiting for us. This is great. This is so nice. And here's the Apple Watch Ultra and our watch band. These are a much thicker box. Like usually it's like long, thin, but this is like a little rectangle. The other one's just a long rectangle. It's such a big watch face. Like in comparison to the Apple Watch SE that I just unboxed, this is like a monster. It's still so shocking, like how large this is, and yet the weight of it is so much lighter than I ever expected. Okay, what do we have in here? I like that they put the GPS coordinates. Cute. No way! It's a braided Apple Watch cable. I love this. Wow, this is the best surprise ever. Look how nice. I did not expect that. That was a very sweet little treat. So there's our Apple Watch Ultra. Now we need to unbox some watch bands. So I already have one unboxed here. This is the Alpine Loop. This is in the Starlight. We also have the yellow Ocean Band and the orange Alpine Loop. This is the yellow Ocean Band. Okay, I'm gonna open the Ocean Band first. This one didn't really fit my wrist very well. It was a little bit big when I did the Apple briefing, but it looks so pretty. I love this new design for the Apple Watch bands. They've got like a little tray, both sides here. This is a very substantial material. Okay, now we have the orange Alpine Loop. This is a fan favorite. It was so light, I didn't think there was anything in there. And then this looked like there was nothing in there. And I was like, wait a minute, what happened? Did I just get trolled? Nope, it's in there. It's just so light. I think I'm gonna put the orange one on. Question is, which Apple Watch am I gonna take off to put this one on? Here it is. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Okay, I gotta try it on. I haven't even tried it on yet. Look at that. My wrist is really tiny. It's really big. Like it is, but I feel like there's a lot of big watch faces. It's been a very long time since I've worn a traditional watch, so I don't even know what that's like. Of course, setup is always pretty easy. Just connect it to your iPhone. I'm gonna set this up for myself. Hold that there, and that's it. Setup is going well, and now we're greeted with a new screen that I've never seen before, and that's because we've never had an action button on the Apple Watch. So the action button is saying choose what you'd like the action button to do. Workout, stopwatch, waypoint, backtrack, dive, flashlight, on or off. Now these are all various different options that you can change. So for me, I'm going to just pick, oh my God, I don't even know. This is too much pressure. I'm gonna set it up later in settings. So this is the depth app. The depth app can automatically open underwater and measure temperature, time, and depth. Yes, open depth when submerged. Diving safety, underwater activities are risky. Saying to reduce the risk of serious or fatal injury when scuba diving, always use a backup device and follow diving safety protocols. And now it's sinking. I guess this means it's time to go outside. So we're out here on Venice Beach. This is the first time I've taken the Apple Watch Ultra out into the wild. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring here in Venice. And the first thing that I wanna test out is the new compass, because on the new compass app, you have waypoints and backtracking. Now with waypoints, you can use this to set specific waypoints all around the world, wherever you go. If you like something, if you like a store, or if you wanna remember a spot, you can set a waypoint for it. And when you're in the area, the waypoints for that geolocation will pop up on your Apple Watch. For me, I'm gonna set a waypoint of where I parked my car, just in case I lose it, which I happen to do often. Another new feature is backtracking. Now I love this for hiking because my sister and I often get lost when we go out on new trails, and this is gonna be amazing because we're basically going to be able to leave breadcrumbs. It also kind of reminds me a little bit of when I'm playing Far Cry and I'm out exploring and I'm searching for different items. I have that little waypoint and the little line, and I'm kind of just going to try to find the items. I've been trying to get to this freaking waypoint. Guess I'll go around the mountain. I have to get there. Find the enemies, find the treasure, find the gold, whatever it is that I'm looking for in my video game, but now it's real life and it's here on my wrist. So our exploration has taken us to the end of Venice Pier, and I have just marked a waypoint. So anytime I'm near here, that waypoint will pop up. I'm also still backtracking my steps on this adventurous outing that we're having. But I came here specifically because I'm gonna jump off the pier to test out the depth sensing and the new water temperature. I would like to, but I actually am not a very proficient swimmer, so I'm terrified that you may never see me again if I jump into this water. And also I think jumping off the pier is probably frowned upon. So this is the test that I've been waiting for. This is the underwater test. Now with the new Apple Watch, it will have an app that comes out later on. It's called the Oceanic Plus app, and that will basically turn this into a dive computer. But right now, I have it set so that as soon as it is submerged into water, it will activate the depth sensing and it'll be able to tell you the temperature of the water. So I'm gonna try that out right now. I'm also not a good swimmer. I don't like going underwater, so I'm doing this for you guys. I just bought this brand new snorkel mask. I don't think I might have left the snorkel at home. Does that look good? Nice. We're going in. I hope this works. Not really sure what to expect. Oh, this is so warm. This is like a bath water. Oh, it's happening, it's happening. Oh my goodness. Okay, it says I'm 1 foot under. This pool is only 3 feet. Max depth, 3 feet. Underwater time, 4 seconds. This water temperature is 86 degrees. I was underwater for 1 second. My max depth was 3 feet. Water temperature was 86 degrees. Now press any button to dismiss, okay. Now I gotta press and hold the crown to turn off water lock. There we go. Unlocked, ejecting water.
I'm filming in cinematic mode. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, Jenna's filming in cinematic mode. Ooh. So now that I face my fear of swimming, does this mean that we think that I might be able to try diving? No. Those are two very different things, right?
Very different.
I think I could do it. Would you do it with me? The Apple Watch is made for fitness and training, and this, by far, more than any other Apple Watch, is made for extreme sports. One of the cool things that I like now about watchOS 9 is it does have support for triathlons. So you can go from swim to bike to cycle, and it'll automatically detect each activity. You can set the action button to manually switch between these, but I think it's really cool that this has the knowledge and the ability to switch between each activity without having to do a single thing. Now, since I'm not doing any extreme activity, I'm literally walking around Venice Beach, I'm gonna start a workout, and I'm going to do an outdoor walk. I know, it's pretty extreme. So hold on to your hats or something. It's gonna get really wild up in here. Let's start a walk. I just got a notification that says I'm in a loud environment when these men that I walked past yelled some vulgarities. So it has a new speaker, so I'm gonna call my sister. Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. You sound normal.
Okay, well that's good. I can hear you.
I'm on my new iPhone 14 Pro Max.
You're on your new iPhone 14 Pro Max? Oh my gosh. What color did you get?
Deep purple.
I forgot to tell you that. I'm on the new Apple Watch Ultra. Just giving you a little call. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
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 It's hard to tell if it was louder than the previous gen since I am kind of outside and I do take a lot of calls on my watch, but I definitely was able to hear her pretty clear and she sounded more like a fuller kind of sound. So let's carry on to our adventure. Oh, I'm gonna set another waypoint for cow. Oh, I'm setting so many great waypoints. Let's carry on. Now, in a lot of scenarios where GPS is kind of hard to find or hard to reach, where there's buildings or you're in an area where there's a lot of tree coverage, this now has L5, L1 GPS and a new antenna design, so you'll be able to get more precise GPS location and accuracy. And also, there's been some sketchy stuff happening in Venice and I'm a little scared, so I'm gonna test out the siren on my Apple Watch and just to see, just to make sure it works, so if I need some help. There it is, there it goes! It just progressively gets louder. It would be really ironic if the Apple Watch opened up their decibel meter and said that you're in a loud scenario and you're gonna have hearing loss, because the decibel range of this is 86 decibels, and it can be heard up to 600 feet away. So, somebody call 911, shorty, something, something, something on the dance floor, whoa. I'm gonna find us a location. We're gonna go to the Venice Pier sign, and there it is, the Venice sign, shoddy fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa. Speaking of fire burning on the dance floor, the brightness of the screen goes up to 2000 nits, and it's starting to get a little bit darker now as the sun goes down. But a little bit ago, when we were out filming in the bright direct sunlight, it was really wild how well I could see the display. This is gonna be incredible for hikes, and if you're out in situations where it's super bright. I am so impressed with the display already. And another thing that I like about the display is the fact that it's a flat display instead of kind of like the curved and rounded on the previous version of the Apple Watches. It has such a nice feel. Like, it feels like a flat table that's touchscreen. Oh, I found a penny! I'm gonna add a waypoint. So with this larger watch face, you are gonna be getting a better battery life. So you can get up to 60 hours in the low power mode setting, and you'll get about 36 hours of normal usage. You'll also get about 18 hours if you have LTE turned on and you're using it all day long. So I took this directly out of the box and out here to try it, so I haven't even charged it, and the battery is at about 65% right now. So tomorrow I will be doing my first full charge, and I'll really be able to test the battery out.
Waking up, feeling the taste of our fight last night. Breaking up, making a mess of an old good life.
I've been setting a bunch of waypoints, and the thing about the waypoints is they change depending upon where you are. So not all of the waypoints that I set earlier are going to be showing up, because only the ones that I've set in this general location are going to appear. So I'm going to set another one up here for the skate park. I just got a free t-shirt. I'm coming to Venice Beach way more often. Free t-shirt! Let's go get a hat. We made it to the sign! I now have a hat, I got a new t-shirt. I am full on Venice tourist. Now we gotta go to the Venice sign. I gotta add a waypoint, and then we gotta backtrack our way all the way back to the car. Good thing I know exactly where I'm going, thanks to the Apple Watch Ultra. Okay, let's go. Now on our way back, I'm going to backtrack. So I'm gonna go to my watch, I'm gonna hit this pause button right here, and I'm going to retrace my steps. So let's do it. So you can see that little waypoint right there? It's showing me which way I should be walking. So if I'm going the wrong way, it's gonna keep telling me which way to go. Let's follow that little arrow. Retracing, let's go. You see that little animation has changed? Okay, so I've kind of gone off the path, so it's telling me that at some point I need to turn left. So up here I'll turn left, and that should take us right back on the route. We're nearing our car destination, and now just looking at my watch, it's telling me where to go. It's telling me, gotta keep going this way. But I can see the lines here on the little navigation. It's showing all of the steps that I took. We went down to the pier, we went this way, we went that way. We've gone all sorts of ways. We're almost there! I can see the destination. It's in sight. We have traveled near, we've traveled far. I can't believe the adventure that we've had today. I got a free shirt, I did buy the hat, and I was able to backtrack my way to my car, all while adventuring in Venice Beach. So you can see the dots right there. The waypoint has led me back to my vehicle. Now our main adventure was to go see the Venice lights. Now while the Venice lights did not turn on the sign, that may have failed me, but the Apple Watch did not. So we're almost back to the car. Can't believe it. What an adventure we've had. Little car, I have found my way back to you. I think we go drive to the sign now. Whether we drive there or we walk, the mission must be accomplished. Is it on? Oh, it's blue! Isn't it usually a different color? We made it back! The sign and the lights are on. This is kind of just my first impressions of the Apple Watch Ultra, since I'm not really able to do all of the adventurous things that this watch is really meant to do. Marathons, triathlons, climbing really big mountains and trekking to the depths of the ocean. I guess you wouldn't trek to the depths of the ocean. You'd probably swim, or I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, my overall first impressions though is it's actually very light. In comparison to the Milanese loop with the stainless steel, it feels almost the same weight. It's kind of wild. I also really like this band. My favorite band though was the one that I tried at the Apple event, which is the Trail Loop. It's super thin and it also has Velcro, so it's very easy to take on and off. But these ones are definitely made for more adventure activities. And the Ocean Band is very durable, so that is something that you could depend on. It's staying on your wrist while you're in the deep depths of the ocean. I will be doing a follow-up video after I've had some more time with this, but so far I'm really enjoying it and I cannot wait to see how good the battery life is. If you guys want to check out some more of my videos that I have here, feel free to click on any of these on the end screen. It's Apple season. I have a ton of content for you to check out. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe so you'll see my next video, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when it goes live. Leave me some comments below and let me know what you think of the Apple Watch Ultra. Did you order one? Did you not? Let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Nice shirt.
It's really nice. I like it a lot, actually.
Nice hat too.
I also like my hat. I have a new look. This is what I call tourist chic.